Of course, as always, you all know Mickey Mouse. That little mouse that first appeared back in 1929. Actually, 1928. Back then, he was a good hit. Sadly, when Oswald went away and he was replaced with Mickey, Mickey started to be an icon with his girlfriend, Minnie. As you know, when I was little, I used to watch the show Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. You may know it too. Recently, I think a year ago, I started a series called Minnie Mouse Clubhouse. As you expected it, it's about the adventures of Minnie Mouse living in the clubhouse, which Mickey got retired of because of his job. Somehow, this full series was unaired, as usual. And as usual as it can be, we know how many Mickey Mouse episodes there are, as any of them could be ones I watched. Another one I used to watch was a Halloween special called Mickey's Monster Musical. I think that's it. Mickey's Monster Musical was, I think, a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse special, Halloween special, that features a new character, Count Micula, Boodles, I think Clarabelle Cow as an organ player. I just forgot some of the names, because back then I watched that episode, I was little. Now, as usual, of course, I am going to talk about a Minnie Mouse Clubhouse episode that is similar to that episode. As usual, I would talk about some lost episodes. Before we get started, I want you to like and subscribe. Click ring the notification bell and click the like button. Let's get started. First, let me tell you what the episode Mickey's Monster Musical was about. Mickey's Monster Musical was about Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse going on a picnic until they stumble upon a haunted house. As soon as they stumble upon a haunted house, they met the great and glorious Count Micula, who was finding out the sound that is coming from the castle, a strange sound that was coming actually from the top. The one making the sound was Pete, while everyone was searching around, meeting new characters, and trying to find the way to the top. As soon as the episode ended, I said that was the best special, but this episode of it is actually creepy. This was supposed to be the original version of the episode, but then they got into the idea of a Minnie Mouse Clubhouse episode, but they changed their mind once again, not releasing the episode, but instead turning it into, as we know, as Mickey's Monster Musical. So here we go. Well, it all started back when I watched Disney Junior. As usual, I would watch many shows. Jungle Junction, Higglytown Heroes. I think I also used to watch Doc McStuffins, Sophia the First, and of course, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And don't forget those stupid brats, the little Einsteins. Back then when I was little, I would used to watch those shows. One of my favorites had to be Doc McStuffins. I love how she cured toys, animals, and other toys. But today, instead, we're talking about a Minnie Mouse Clubhouse episode called Minnie's Monster Musical. Now, as I said, this was going to be the original version of the episode. Okay, so let me tell you how it all began. So it all began on the days before Halloween. I think on the 25th. On the 25th of October, we were getting ready and decorating our house for a Halloween party. As soon as we would get ready, we would all go trick-or-treating on Halloween night. One day On the day of Halloween, sorry about that. On the day of Halloween, we were all dressed up in our costumes. Me being for once dressed just like my friend. As soon as we were dressed up, we got out of the house, said trick or treat, and get a lot of candy. But this story wouldn't start until the very end of the day, mostly at night. When my parents were about to go to sleep, of course, my friend and I would go into my room to watch some episodes. We were going to watch some newer shows, like The Ghost and Molly McGee, or any other stuff. We were about to watch it until I found some mysterious tape. Looked on the table. My friend asked me to sit down while I choose an episode. I actually then changed my mind as I found another VHS tape. I told my friend that the VHS tape must be one of the tapes that I used to have, but was shelved. I actually remember my mom, I think, putting out a lot of tapes and putting them on this table. I think this is one of them. But isn't that a normal tape? My friend said. As soon as I looked, the episode said, Minnie's musical. Minnie's monster musical. Minnie, I said. I'm familiar with her. I then looked at the back of the VHS tape. It said Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey's Monster Musical. I actually didn't get it now. Did they just put Minnie's name accidentally? I told my friend that if it was okay to watch this. She then nodded, but she started said that she somehow doesn't like Minnie Mouse Clubhouse anymore. Sadly, it was time for my friend to go, and she said she would watch it someday. Her mom was about to pick her up. Later, I decided to let once again my brother and sister come down, but as usual, my brother started sleeping, so the only thing I had to do was just watch with my sister. I then asked her if she wanted to watch more Minnie Mouse Clubhouse. She then said yes. I then looked at the inside of the DVD. It then showed some crappy looking animation on the DVD. It showed Minnie Mouse, but as a vampire version of herself, with the words Minnie Monster Musical. After that, we then see, somehow weirdly, a creepy kid's drawing. It looked like it was drawn from a 5-year-old. Inside was even worse. On the inside of the cover of the DVD showed Minnie with blood. That's strange. And we haven't watched the episode yet, I said. As soon as I got the tape, I took it out from the box and put it in the VHS tape player. As soon as I did that, the VHS tape started to scratch a bit. On the top left corner, it said play with the play logo. At first, it then showed the Disney Junior logo. Another time where Minnie Mouse Clubhouse was on Disney Junior. Then it then showed a commercial break. After the commercial break, it then showed a warning disclaimer. Warning, for some younger viewers, this episode might not be considered for you. Under the age of 18 cannot be considerate to this episode. Please don't watch it if you're under that age. If you're considered above that age, beware, you have been warned. If anyone finds this tape, please destroy it now. I decided to ignore the disclaimer, since everyone keeps talking about that In every warning disclaimer, they would say that some dumb teens cannot watch creepy stuff. Come on, guys, we're teenagers. Soon after the disclaimer, it then showed the Paramount logo. It was kind of strange once again to see it, but I went for it anyway. On the top, it then showed somehow Hulu. Okay, now this is getting weirder. This was from Hulu. It then played the Minnie Mouse Clubhouse theme, but instead with creepy music. With the creepy music, everyone was dressed in Halloween clothes, and all around them was Halloween stuff, including scary trees, pumpkins, and a corn maze. By the end of the theme song, it then showed a title card. Minnie's Monster Musical, with creepy organ music playing in the background, with the light of lightning in the background that is lighting 2 times with thunder. My sister was scared a bit, but she didn't care at all. Soon, Toodles, also known as the girl version of Toodles, then swoops out of the screen. As soon as that ended, we then see nobody actually at the clubhouse. It then shows out of the clubhouse and shows Minnie's house instead. Minnie seemed to be knitting something. She then looked at the camera. Somehow she looked for about 10 seconds, not noticing us. Actually, I think she was looking around for something. I was trying to remember. After she was looking around for about 10 seconds, like if it was Dora the Explorer, she then finally looks at the screen. "Oh, hello, kids. It's you," she then giggled. "I'm so happy you're here. We are about to go trick-or-treating tomorrow, and I'm getting stuff ready." I smiled, because that's what we were going to do. And as soon as that ended, Minnie then said, "I'm inviting Daisy over for a picnic. We are going to have so much fun." It was a very sunny day, and nothing seemed to be going wrong. It was even sunny at the clubhouse. The next scene then showed Minnie walking outside with a basket. She then sang the picnic song from the show, but this time it's a Minnie version and Daisy version. Last time we heard the Mickey and Minnie version. Then we see her go into her handy helper car, driving to the clubhouse where Daisy was about to drop the girls off to school, but it seemed like the girls could already drop themselves off, as Daisy already teach them. The door then opens to see a surprised Minnie in excitement. "You want to go on a picnic, Daisy?" Daisy then smiled with joy. "Oh, goody, goody, I love picnics," she said. The next scene then showed the 2 girls in the car strapping up their seatbelts and are about to go. They then put on their, summer gear. I think during that time in the clubhouse, it was summertime. It then showed Minnie starting the car, a quick montage, and then it showed the girls riding to the picnic place where they would hang out. As soon as they were about to hang out, it started to become cloudy. What even worse came for me. It then showed the handy helper car getting electrocuted by lightning, with thunder crashing. Soon after that, the car was about to explode. I couldn't believe that it actually struck the handy helper's car. "Oh no," said Minnie. "What are we gonna do now?" said Daisy. Daisy then looked at a creepy haunted house. Lightning showed in the background, of course, with thunder. Minnie," she said in a concerned and scared tone. "Yes, Daisy?" said Minnie. "What's that?" Minnie then gasped. "Ooh, company." "Company?" said Daisy. "Yeah, why not?" Daisy and Minnie then went to the front door, but Daisy was too scared to even come forward. "Come on, Daisy, this must be the place where we can hang out." Once again, the man that was shown on the door was Eeyore. I think that was his name. A guy that Minnie and Mickey used to meet in that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Halloween special. "Oh, Minnie, back for more," he said. "Eeyore." "Huh?" Minnie was concerned. She never met Eeyore. Nice to She then hides behind Minnie. "Meet you." I always notice every time I already laugh because I always know Daisy is scared of something scary. "Why, hello there. What's your name?" Eeyore said. "Daisy Duck," she then said, more scared than ever. "Nice to meet you. Welcome back." And then says, "Welcome back," Eeyore then says. He then opens his doors, and inside the creepy house, there was a lot of creepy stuff. There was lots of creepy statues, an organ playing by itself. Once again came Devon Drake as the mad scientist. Then came Clarabelle Cow as the organist. "Minnie, welcome back. We haven't saw you in a while ever since." Then come the great and glorious Count Milkula. "Why, hello, friends. Come in. Oh, Minnie Mouse," he then says. "It looks like you're back." "Our car broke down just because of lightning," Daisy said. Am I sure I want to come in?" "Sure, the more the merrier," Count Milkula said as he led everyone in. And as soon as he led everyone in, the organ played by itself. "We need to find a way to get that key." "The key?" "The key to get you out of here and to unlock your car again." "Devon Drake can fix it," said Devon Drake. "How about you get some Boodle's tools?" "Oh, of course. Boodle's tools." "Boo!" Boodles then says. "Ah!" Daisy, oh my God. I then laughed at the sight of Daisy. And by the time that ended, the Boodles song came up. The same old usual Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song, but this time with scary music, of course. And this time a Boodles version. As soon as Boodles swoops, she then says, "Boo you later." After that, it then shows the next scene. It then shows the kitchen where everyone was about to make a spooky meal. Spaghetti with eyeballs. "Well, I bet you guys would like a meal," Devon Drake said. "It could be for everyone." Then, I think a haunted Chef Goofy, how it's supposed to be, I'm trying to remember the characters from that episode, made the food and made it on a plate. He then passes out the plate to everyone. "3 cheers for food," Goofy then says. "Cheers for food," everyone says. Everyone except Daisy. Until she finally said, "Cheers for food." She then starts looking at the eyeballs. "I'll pass," Daisy then said. "Oh, that's okay, Daisy." The eyes then looked at Daisy. Ah! Daisy was even too scared to even notice. Everyone laughed. The next scene then showed everyone now going up the stairs to haunted doors. Oh dear, how will we get across? Minnie then said maybe that we need a Boodles too. She then asked the audience, and finally this happens in the Minnie Mouse Clubhouse episode. She then says to the audience that everyone should say, everyone say, oh, Boodles. As everyone would do it in the show, they also did it on this show, saying, oh, Boodles. By the time they say that, Boodles then swoops from the shadows. Boo, she then says. We then see the Mousecatools. I won't say them because every time I try to say Mousecatool, I try to remember it later, but every time I would forget and say the wrong thing. Minnie decides to use the whole lock keys. Each key had a shape on it. Boodles then swoops out. After that, Minnie then asked the audience which key she should use to fit through the door. The heart key, the diamond key, or the square key. The door, of course, then showed the diamond key. The diamond key, Minnie then responds, and puts the diamond key through the door. It fits, of course. When they went through the door, as usual, here comes another pair of doors. Oh boy, this is becoming little Einsteins already. She then gets out another lock of keys. Which key should we use now? Minnie says, it then shows a triangle key, a circle key, and a star key. It then shows the triangle key. The triangle key, Minnie then says. She then opens the door with it. Of course it works. Then, oh great, guess what happens next? Another door. This time, Minnie suddenly doesn't ask the audience for help, but instead says, which door fits this lock? The third door was impossible. The third door had some squiggle on it with blood, and on it was another key. I thought that key fit. Minnie then says to the viewers in a dark and creepy tone. She said the word answer. Minnie in front of the viewers, I was even shocked too. My little sister wasn't even crying. I didn't get it. Minnie then turns into a vampire, with a creepy laugh with lightning in the background. Here's where everything starts to go wrong. Minnie then scares Daisy, which hides her under the cupboard, making her go back outside, running back to the clubhouse. You better run, she then says. You better answer, the kid said in a creepy tone. One. Minnie then turns back to normal. Good job, kids. I was confused. How is my sister not even crying when watching Minnie turn into a vampire, kissing the blood out of Daisy? The next scene, it then showed Professor Von Drake, now with a wrench and some equipment gear to fix their car. While going there, Minnie then stumbles on another Minnie. This time it looks like herself from when she was going to tell the viewers what to answer in a creepy tone when she turned into a vampire. The vampire looks just like that. Oh, hello! Hello, the vampire said in a creepy voice. Who's that, Minnie? Count Vacula said. I don't know, Minnie then said. She was then starting to get scared, wishing that Mickey was here just like last time. Sadly, because Daisy was too scared, nobody was there to help her. Nobody, that is, but Cuckoo Loca. "Oh, hallelujah," I then said. But it wasn't the Cuckoo we know. The other Cuckoo we know from that episode, Daisy's 16th birthday, we remember that Cuckoo accidentally died. This wasn't the Cuckoo I remembered. It was rather a robot version of her. But I thought Cuckoo was a robot. Well, she was a cuckoo bird. But this time she was a robo-cuckoo bird and was much meaner than the other one. "Get away, you pest!" Somehow Cuckoo then cursed the F word. Pest. I was shocked because I thought Disney Junior shows and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse shows do not have curse words in it, especially kids shows. It then shows Minnie surprised. "Oh, Cuckoo, it's you! Get your F word hands off me." She then flies off. "Well, that's not Cuckoo. You'll tell me that's Crack-a-Loca. She would have eaten you," Kavak Dracula said. The next scene then showed Professor Von Drake now done with the car. "You may now go on your way." Then Minnie notices something wrong. "What's the matter, Minnie?" Professor Von Drake said as he was about to pull the car outside. Minnie then notices that the creepier Minnie we saw earlier is underneath the car, looking straight at Minnie with red eyes. She then said in a dark voice, "I'm gonna get you," in a creepy tone. Minnie started screaming. To be honest, this is the first time I saw Minnie scared in this series. She then tried to run away. "Minnie!" Then, what's even sadder became worse. It then showed the other Minnie eating the Minnie with big sharp teeth. The other Minnie then grows much bigger than the regular Minnie. The regular Minnie was even scareder. Wails for Mickey and says, "Mickey!" She then got eaten. The other Minnie burps, with blood coming out, spreading on everyone, with Daisy in the background saying, "Ugh." It then shows the rest of the haunted house, all quiet, with lightning in the background, of course. The episode then ends with the Minnie Mouse Clubhouse credits. Oh, holy moly. That episode creeped the jitters out of me. Somehow, what's even stranger is that my sister never even talked, cried, or even looked at the episode. The second thing I noticed was that my sister was gone. It seemed like she'd gone to bed. She didn't even notice the episode was on and that it was creepy. That was the creepiest experience. And I hope you enjoyed this video.